Today, I'll share how to set your Facebook ads for long-term success. If you're running ads on Facebook, you already know what's the biggest issue with Facebook, and this is inconsistency in results. What I mean by that, on some days, the cost per conversion could be $10, but on the next day it could be $100. On some days you could even run Facebook ads without getting any conversions, which is very annoying, and this makes the platform very unreliable. In this video, I'm gonna give you a strategy I discovered recently that helped me reduce the cost per conversion from around $120 to less than $70, and thanks to this strategy I'm getting much more consistent results. So if you want to get the most out of your Facebook ads campaigns, this is the one video you need to watch to the very end. And in this video I'm gonna take you inside one of my ad accounts and I'm gonna show you how you can actually implement this strategy for yourself. So it's gonna be one of those click here videos. It's gonna be really simple, and I truly believe this will completely change your Facebook ads results. Before I get into the core information of this video, I wanna share a presentation with you. And in this presentation, I'm gonna show you how Facebook ads work, and my strategy for running successful ads uses manual bidding, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. Now I'm gonna take you inside my computer and I'm gonna start with my presentation. So this video will focus on the bidding aspect of Facebook ads, and I'm gonna show you how you can use bidding of the Facebook ads platform so you can get the best result possible. Now, when you see ads on Facebook, they're shown to you based on auction system. Advertisers who want their ads to be displayed to users like you participate in a bidding auction. Pretty much it's kind of like a real life bid. And what are advertisers bidding on? That's people attention. Bidding in Facebook ads is the process where advertisers compete against each other to have their ads shown to users. Advertisers determine how much they're willing to pay, and Facebook selects the most relevant and highest bidder to display their ad. So here there are two keywords, the most relevant and the most highest. So Facebook wants relevancy and wants the highest bidder, so those are equally important. And I'm gonna give you a very simple example. Let's say this is your phone right now, and you're scrolling and you see an ad by Tommy Hilfiger. In order for this ad to appear on your screen, there are multiple bidders. For example, Nike bids $100, Starbucks bids $110, and Tommy Hilfiger bids $120, and Tommy Hilfiger has the highest bids, but also they're the most relevant advertiser, and that's why Tommy Hilfiger wins the bid. So when you run ads on Facebook, you compete with other advertisers, and the advertisers that could create the best, the most relevant ad and bid the highest wins. It is simple as that. So when you go on Facebook ad as an advertiser, there are three types of bidding. There is spend-based, goal-based, and manual bidding. And in this video, I'm gonna break down each strategy and I'm gonna share which one is the best strategy in my opinion. I'm gonna start with spend-based bidding. Spend-based bidding focuses on spending your entire budget to get the best results. There are two options: highest volume. This maximizes delivery and conversions within your budget. For example, an event planner may use this to get as many people as possible to attend a music festival, regardless of the cost per attendance. And when you run ads on Facebook, this is the default setting. So no matter what campaign you run, it will be set at highest volume. And here, as you can see, you're gonna spend the whole budget regardless the conversions you're gonna get. So keep that in mind. And this is a mistake a lot of people make. They use only this type of bidding, which I believe is not that bad at all, but there is also a better option. Also, another thing you could use spend-based bidding. This is the highest value. I never use this one. This focuses on getting the most valuable purchases. A florist may use this to sell more expensive bouquets and maximize their value. The first type of spend-based bidding, so highest volume, is the most commonly used bidding strategy on Facebook. And both of those strategies will spend all your money. For example, if you set a budget of $100, it will get spent. Now we're gonna go to the goal-based bidding strategy. Goal-based bidding allows you to set a specific cost or value to achieve. And the first type of the goal-based bidding strategy is the cost per result. This aims to keep cost around a specific amount regardless of market conditions. For example, a retailer optimizing for purchases may set a cost per purchase goal to remain profitable on average. And this is one of the most important bidding strategies that you need to know about, because I'm using the cost per result bidding strategy and I'm having a great result. Thanks to this bidding strategy, I'm able to get purchases consistently at a very decent price, and this is how I keep my ad accounts profitable. Another goal-based bidding strategy you have is the ROAS goal. This aims to maintain a specific return on ad spend over the campaign. For instance, if you want a 100 budget to generate around 110 in purchases, you'd set your ROAS control to 1.1. I never use the ROAS goal. You could test it. I'm not sure if it requires any specific setup. You can Google that, but I'm using cost per result and the results are amazing so far. And the next bidding strategy is the manual based bidding, and the manual based bidding gives you control over your bid amounts. And Facebook calls this bidding strategy bid cap. This lets you set a maximum bid across auctions instead of relying on dynamic bidding. It's suitable for advertisers with a good understanding of conversion rates and the ability to calculate the right bid. With this bidding strategy, I had mixed results. On some days my ads are not getting delivery and I need to increase the bid cap and increase the bid cap, so it doesn't make sense anymore. So I suggest you test the bid cap and the cost per result bidding strategy after you watch this video. So how do you set those bidding strategies in your ad account? Now I'm gonna take you inside my ad account and I'm gonna show you how you can use those strategies for your business. The first thing you need to do when creating the ad campaign, I'm just gonna simply click on create. I'm gonna select sales. I'm gonna click continue, and usually the bids are set on ad set level. So here you can go ahead, name your campaign. I won't do it for the purpose of this tutorial. Here I suggest you select a conversion event, but I won't do it. So if I set the campaign this way, the default way, it would be automatic bidding and the whole budget will be spent. If I wanna control the spend, I can use the cost per result option. So here I'm gonna say to Facebook that I want the cost per result to be $100, and this is the strategy that I'm using right now and I'm getting amazing results. How much should be the cost per goal? If you set $5 here and you sell a $1,000 product, it won't make any sense. So I suggest you start with exactly how much you can afford spending. If you can afford spending $50 per purchase, start with $50 per purchase. But there is this situation where your ads won't get the delivery, so I suggest you increase the cost per result by day. Usually on some of my campaigns, I have the cost per result at 200 and I'm still getting the cost per purchase for around 70. So it doesn't really matter if you set it exactly the way you can afford it, but just play around it. I suggest test it. So this is the best strategy so far. It works very well for me. Another thing you could do is you can select the bid cap, and the bid cap is manual type of bidding, and here it works pretty much the same. Set a bid you can afford. They work very similar, but in different ad accounts I see different results, so I suggest you experiment with both of those. Now you can also change the bid of already created ad campaign, and I'm gonna show you how you can do that. So here I'm just gonna select my ad account again, and I'm gonna show you how you can do that. So let's pretend this is a working ad set. Here I'm just gonna click on edit, I'm gonna go to the ad set level, and here I can change my bid. There is also another option, I can change it from here. I can increase the bid, I can decrease it. Another way I could change the bid of multiple campaigns, I can select all the ad sets, I can go on edit, I can scroll a little bit down, and I can find bid strategy. And here I can change it to highest volume. Highest volume will always spend the budget. I can change it to bid cap, I can change it to cost per go. I suggest you start with cost per go, and here I'm just gonna set it to 100 and I'm gonna click publish. And this is just the main strategy that I want you to test. Go ahead, implement the cost per result bidding, and you'll see some results. Another point I would like to make here is that different bidding strategy will work different on cold ads and warm ads. And my personal preference is that for cold campaigns, I usually use cost per result or bid cap. Of course, I always test highest volume, but those are the bidding strategies that work the best for cold ads. When I set warm ads, I usually use the highest volume because I want to spend the budget. Those are warm people visiting the site, engaging with social media, and the highest volume strategy works better for warm campaigns for me. Also, if I feel like sometimes the warm ads, the retargeting is overspending, I might set a cost per result bidding campaign. But this is how I use bidding to get the best out of my ad accounts. And I know that a lot of people talk about different things in Facebook. I never saw somebody create a video about bidding. Those things I discovered on my own. I run a Facebook ads and YouTube ads agency, and I want to have a better control over the ad accounts I manage. And I believe that the cost per result strategy delivers this for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. In this channel, I talk about business, marketing, and wealth. If you run an online business, or if you want to learn Facebook ads, YouTube ads, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you check the links in the description below. My name is Nico, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.